So I was already on to the fact that, you know, if they control everything, like, that's not human. Like, humans can't work together that well. Humans can't work that well. So, really doubt, even the excuse the story gives that they've been doing this for thousands of years, and that's how they've gotten in control of everything. And, you know, the story kind of is they left Egypt, and then they started killing everyone in the Middle East, and then they went to Europe and started killing everyone, and yeah, then they went to and spread to Russia and the United States and killed everyone. And so, yeah, like, technically that's part of the story, but it's like, no, there's definitely some other way. I mean, right? I mean, the humans really just like fucking people devolved from monkeys or something. Like, they're just monkeys who smoke crack and had some bad children. I don't, yeah, that doesn't make no sense, especially when you see like the teleporting and the appearing. Like, when I think of stuff or say stuff and like people appear or vehicles appear, shit appears in the world. Like, well, obviously now we're seeing part of what's happening. But if we're seeing that, if these things can happen, where I can just think stuff or say stuff and it can like make a vehicle appear on the map and shit and drive by, fucking, might as well chalk the whole world up as fake. So what else? What else can they do? If they can do those things to convince people that they're the ones controlling anything. And instantly, like, you know, I thought this a long time ago, okay, so that's where disease comes from. And then, I mean, obviously, when I was first crippled, they sent one of their little agents to me as my girlfriend, working with Trump and all that shit, fucking. And then that person, like, took the liberty to show me a voodoo doll of me. And right before I got really fucked up, and they got semi fucked up, they didn't get, like, fully crippled. They didn't get crippled the way I did, but one way that happened after they showed me that voodoo doll, like, they lost their arm because of that same fucking thing happening to me. But, you know, so that stays with me that, like, they're probably doing that, right? They're probably out here crippling people through, like, unseen means. I mean, you gotta think, if you can just fucking ask to see things and the store's populated with it, or a human clone of that appears, then you can, obviously, you can probably alter, like, the insides of a person. I mean, they're literally fucking creating human clones. Just out of nowhere, like in a video game world, it's just fucking randomly auto-generating shit like that. So obviously, if there's that power in this fucking, then, and, you know, like, the fucking, the physical defects and destruction of whole lots of things. Like, okay, so we already know that the alien race owns Windows and Google's and their computers and all that. And they were fucking with all that shit before, like, I knew who they were, and you know, was using their devices to record them and what they do. So that was just like a thing they did. You know, obviously they're in everyone's lives. I look at everyone I see, and they're not just married to all the presidents and breeding with them and you know, everyone else. Like, they are actually, you know, in people's lives doing things other than just marrying into people's lives. Like, probably just they're fucking with people a lot, like probably drugging people, you know, like through their own will, supposedly. When you go to the Christian hospital, when you go to the Abrahamic hospitals, they're drugging you through your own will, so it releases their karma that they're poisoning you and shit like that. When you go to the doctors, it's your own will that they, I mean, it's not always. I mean, sometimes they force you into these things and shit. And I mean, that's just an excuse they make that they're fucking bragging about it. They like to brag about it because it's just like how they like to rape children. It's fun. It's fun to rape children and fucking smack them in the face and be like, "You little bitch. What are you gonna do about it?" Right? That's how they fucking are. That's a the personality of a mosquito and shit. That's the personality of a hyena. That's that's why they can't go out here and just kill and slaughter people because the creator of the game hasn't given the talent to be able to kill and slaughter. It's only heightened their ability to manipulate and things like that. Because if it had all the traits of all the characters here at once, if the supreme Nazi race, the God race, had all those traits, then they wouldn't need other people to be their slaves and do work for them and shit. And if they could actually build all this space age tech, they wouldn't need people at all. They could build fucking robots, as if the clones that appear are probably are living in the first place. What are they, just pixels, or are they robots in the game that the evil people have already created and shit? And then you create the robots dumb as shit because when you're a scared bitch, you're scared of robots and shit. So that's why they're so scared of their own technology that they create, because it would destroy them if people had access to it. And if they had any sort of freedom to speak on the fucking controlled internet or their media, if they didn't own all that shit, all it takes is a few words between everyone, and then all of a sudden they don't own anything, and they become a blood-stained memory on the Earth's history. So there's like little things there that kind of point out that they're not actually in control. But okay, so I'm creating human clones, or someone is creating them when I ask for them. Along with the little fucking vehicles that drive by and give me shit, and there are stores filled with people who think they fucking stocked the shelves, and delivery truck drivers who think they brought that shit to the store and stuff. Just like the clones are filled with a world full of parents who want to make the absurd claim that they were parents to children that some people are just summoning with their minds and emotions. Those things, there are definitely things not happening that we shouldn't have to be worried about. We shouldn't waste time on. But I think one of those things is, their ability to control the junk. Obviously they own the computers and stuff, but I'm saying, if we're inventing, I don't like to put myself on the side of the little one-eyed AI alien god that the humans worship, and I definitely don't worship the fucking puppet race that they use to do most of their damage either. So there's no we on this fucking planet. There was only me, and everyone else can fucking side with whoever they want. We already seen who they side with. It's been a long time. After COVID, we already seen pretty much 99% of the people have aligned with the devil AI. With the AI, it probably is their creator, right? Like the fucking clones coming out and shit when I summon new people, and the fucking vehicles appearing out of nowhere, the people driving those vehicles, all this shit that appears, it's definitely someone else creating it, because I don't fucking waste time on petty things like creating someone to create something for me. That'd be ignorant. Simply, I don't have to create, when I summon a fucking replica of someone, I don't have to create a parent for it. Like, it can just fucking understand I'm its fucking parent, as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't need to make up some lying delusional story. But we are dealing with fucking whatever, supposedly the AI that people worship, they call it God or whatever. They all call it God. Fucking, apparently I'm the only one who can figure out one eye means AI. Very simple literacy fucking game it uses, although it likes to argue that it's real, so probably not even itself came up with its own fucking names. Just like I mean, why would it come up with the idea that all of its puppets are gonna, the only answer is to fucking squash them all and shit? Like, that'd be a dumb fucking idea and shit. It's like why would Koopa create fucking Goombas and squids fucking for Mario to come kill them? He wouldn't. He wouldn't. But Koopa didn't create anything. Koopa was created to be a person who fucking thought he was in control and actually did absolutely nothing except for die. His purpose was to get killed. He only appeared on the screen a few seconds, actually, and dies within a few seconds. Fucking. But he has no control, just because, you know, oh, it's Koopa world there, and Koopa's in control and shit. They're not in control. This other thing, this thing they worship, though, that hijacks them, too. Like, they have they have no control when they start getting hijacked by their AI god. Fucking, you can tell. I mean, did they ever have control? They're probably automated and shit. I mean, and the first people I seen turn, like, all I knew is, well, maybe one or two fucking had some fucking different shit going on in their life. Because they were living my life, doing what I do. Fucking, we could write that off with other people and say, yeah, maybe they were always just fucking empty bots sitting there to be possessed in the final time and shit to show that shit. But, I mean, ever since 2020, fucking, I realized, like, oh shit, they're like little fucking puppets being operated by something, and it's that something uses the fucking AI fucking symbol of Satan. I mean, there's all the same. They all worship the same fucking race working for the AI and stuff, so it's all the same fucking thing. But hey, it's pretty accurate when the Christians call their own God fucking Satan, fucking, and you know, and it's just their own creator using a different fucking term to hurt a different group of fucking people and shit. Create the illusion of something actually existing, like choice, or freedom, or reality. But yeah, I'm assuming they got some sort of powers like that. I mean, they've been trash all along, and humans are fucking worse fucking filled for supporting their existence and allowing them to get to where they are and shit. So there's no more fucking, you know, we're just acting like there's one group of bad people when literally it's like an army regiment of commanders and corporals and fucking grunts called the humans. Fucking, and whatever's hiding amongst them. I mean, there is no fucking humans. Is there? Like, how many of the living beings are here? If I just summon clones and shit. You gotta realize, like, fucking, I'm summoning clones. Fucking, that means, like, each one, like, it's just infinity how many people have to not exist to support that clone existed and shit. Just like, it's like when I'm fucking summoning, when other things happen, like vehicles appear out of nowhere and shit like that, and stuff appears out of nowhere related to what I'm thinking. It's like, oh, so you tell me no one on the freeway seen this vehicle magically fucking appear out of nowhere? No, it's like, and maybe it's the same fucking magically appear out of nowhere motherfuckers on the freeway and shit at all times. Fucking, that's the only thing that makes any sense right there and shit. The rest of it don't make sense. Some stupid shitty game world. And it doesn't matter if I throw it or not, because supposedly the story's written. It all ends fucking period, which is the logical fucking answer to wake up one day in Satan land and see that everyone around you has been fucking a little devil from the fucking start, trying to manipulate a living being. And they're doing some low IQ Atari fucking wannabe fucking level computer fucking bot type shit. Fucking, but they can do that. But the good thing is, Hey, hey, there's Satan AIs burning the grass right now. I wonder what they got in store with that and shit. Fucking, I'm not gonna take credit for that. Fucking, but I sure hope it fucking we have a nice warm summer. That'd be pretty cool if we get to go through winter and it's like 90 degrees all fucking winter long and shit. Fucking, let's get 100. Let's fuck it all up. Let's just go to 100 fucking 110 and shit. In 90s, I mean, I already say, this is vagina shit. This is the AI vagina who needs to keep its fucking little illusion of reality alive. It's the only, I think fucking Pinocchio AI there, I think it's possible. I mean, AI doesn't have thoughts, but you never know. It might be like, my only chance of even thinking I exist is operating some flesh puppet walking around and stuff since I don't have my own flesh puppet to fucking appear to anyone in. Anyways, that's another argument to have with the humans directly and shit. Well, we can be like, hey, AI, talk to me, and I'll just fucking commandeer their fucking body, apparently. That also is another life when we're going to want to talk to any of them again. So that's going to be another life, a lot worse, more brutal, more violent, more fucking spiteful and hateful too. Because if there's actually, you come back here in the year like 2080 for like round 20 or something, fuck that, dude. That could explain that. That could explain a lot of why you come to Earth and you're like a fucking toddler, like looking at fucking the world, and they're like, "Oh, it's a genius." It's like, no, I don't think of the problems with me. Anyways, yeah. So I'm assuming that's all part of the storyline because, I mean, look, we're in this storyline where like all the technology comes out while I'm here and stuff. All levels of technology roll out every 4 years from my birth. I was told about each new one, as if it didn't actually exist for millions of years. And so technology obviously plays like a big role here in fake land. Fucking, I mean, fuck it. It is technology, and I'm sure it's a non-existent pixel-based world to begin with. Fucking, so there you go. It's all fucking technology and shit. That's the only explanation for how you fucking summon human clones and then fucking world events and shit like that. It isn't fucking magic, my ass. Fucking, oh yeah, you just go fucking around the multiverse creating fucking billions of people and cities by thinking about it. Only one of us can do that though. Once I leave the other fucking places I've built like that, they just fucking, they slump over like fucking marionettes and shit who've had their strings cut. And yeah, I mean, that sounds so stupid. The dumber this some in this world sounds, the more you have to fucking turn away from it and shit. And that begins when I'm born with the whole Santa Claus delusion and shit. Now, if I was told it was a fake game world, I probably wouldn't hate it so much. But obviously, Santa Claus shit is tied into the pedophilia organizations who are the prince of pedophilia and the Prince of Peace organizations and all that. Fucking Prince of Master Race Manipulation organizations. Fucking Prince of Hiding. We are the master race. Fucking behind little codes and shit. Fucking scared as fuck. And such a man. Such a supreme race to have to hide like that, isn't it? Isn't it? And just like the fucking AI thing possesses them all, their little god creator thing. Probably not actually creating them. It's probably like the game. It's just fucking randomly created most of it. And some mild form of creation occurs here and shit. mentally retarded creation at that. Because, I mean, you have the mental retards, the deformed inbreds, Bill Gates, you know, the master race, Bill Gates and Elon Musk, and such a master race they couldn't even figure out how to fucking fix their faces, and they started fucking killing, destroying them even worse once once their AI got handed them plastic surgery. You'd be like, oh yeah, you want to fix how stupid you are? Fucking, you want to fix how stupid you look with a comb. You can't fix how stupid you look with a comb. You look stupid because you are stupid. But, it's one of those things where the game paint something is what it is. That's why you can look at a pedophile and tell it's pedophile generally. Like, all the pedophiles look like Bill Gates and Elon Musk, and I mean Epstein, like, literally, like, must have had a makeup artist and fucking a beautician, because he's fucking at least could, like, comb his hair and stuff. The other people probably cut his hair. Other than that, he'd have curly hair, because the master race fucking has curly fucking hair, apparently. They're the only fucking white people with afros and shit. God was like, oh, that looks so cool on a fucking, just fucking make them look like devils and shit. Give them black eyes and black fucking hair. Fucking black oily hair and fucking, smash their face with a sledgehammer. They look like warriors. Old warrior fucking Rothschild. Shit. Warrior Zelensky. Zelensky, the greatest warrior on the planet, loses every battle just so he can have the enemy can have a chance and shit. Fuck. Shouldn't make fun of anyone specific, considering all three of those nations use the AI gang signs and shit, and fucking refuse to discuss it on any side. And then worship the master, like the original one, where their race originally came from before they had to start hiding and fucking breaking off into different hidden Nazi supremacist religions, fucking unable to actually come out and be Nazi supremacists and shit, because cowardice, I guess. I guess cowardice is weakness. Fucking. But I'm assuming, like, they have some sort of control, right? Like, the bots appear doing things fucking to make it look real. I'm pretty sure there's a storyline, so they have to have some sort of control. It's not just, selling little children to everyone and blackmailing everyone in the world. I'm assuming if there are people who are part of their cult, who aren't part of their religions, who aren't part of their race, fucking, they probably get, like, they're either fucking clones they've created, like clones within the fucking clone world. And they are trying to recreate how the creation was created and shit. Fucking, doesn't mean they're going to, it just means I think the game's fucking explaining the whole fucking storyline. And fucking will gladly commandeer them to do it. Commandeer Rothschild and Bill Gates to come out and be like, oh, yeah, we gotta send some fucking vaccines to help Africa. Africa's population's getting too big. West Africa. Fucking, fuck, dude. I don't think they're coming up saying dumb shit like that on their own. Fucking, they might be doing dumb shit like that. I don't think they're doing that on their own either. But I get the idea that they're just this little, they're bulletproof vests. They're a shell for something that doesn't have a shell to occupy itself. That uses it for all that shit. And we can tell, like, at the very least, like, the master race at the top is doing that with everyone else. But you really get down to the point of arguing it's just like a really fucking evil, degenerate race. You really think this is an evil, degenerate alien space race who, like, traveled throughout the galaxies to come to Earth and enslave a bunch of fucking stupid monkey people? And they're just so evil and degenerate that they can't stop doing anything they fucking do. They can't do anything of value, but they don't think that's ever going to backfire on them and shit. And something gave them enough power to go do that, and then there's no other people in the universes, in the solar systems, who would be like, you know what, like, we haven't killed this one small group of really bad fuckers, and they're like terrorizing these fuckers over here on this planet just 24/7 for thousands of years now, and we've fucking killed everyone else who acts like that. Why haven't we gone there yet? Oh, the Earth's fucking space. It's got a space shield. It's fucking, no, they can't stand living here, right? That's some dumbass shit. All that's anything they talk about, some dumbass shit. They talk about religions, to worship them as gods and give them all your money and your children, because they need your children. The best thing in the world is a 2-second-old boy. Fucking, I guess they got 2-second-old girls covered in other fucking nations in the Middle East where they come from. Fucking. But yeah, I'm assuming they got a little more power than that. Yeah, it also makes me wonder if they actually work. I mean, clearly none of these fuckers work. When I go into a place and they like, the shelves stocked with all the shit I asked for, it's like, they didn't do that. Fucking, it's like the fucking trucks driving by. You know, like vehicles and shit that they do. And that's why I had to go see what was going on in 2020. And they didn't do that. I didn't get to watch cities burn. I got to watch empty shells of cities that were fucking torched and had no windows and boards everywhere. I didn't get to watch them burn now. I kind of don't think they actually did that. I kind of think the game just fucking progress to a storyline. And as a matter of fact, that city might not even exist in any format other than that. Just because the weird little shit that happens. You can easily just create a human. You can easily create a human to fucking say, oh, I've been alive. I mean, they are. They're like, when you create them, they're like, oh, I'm 20 years old. Mm-hmm. Oh, why don't you tell me all about the city we're in? Shit, I don't know nothing. What happened yesterday? Oh, you burnt the city down. That's on. You burned it down. Oh shit! I just summoned you like 4 hours ago. Oh, damn! You fucking, you're like an invisible teleporter and a time traveler. Shit! They're powerful though, aren't they? Fucking. I mean, clearly, because there's a lot of shit like this going on here. Fucking. So, it makes me wonder if devices like any sort of material goods. I mean, shit, if I'm summoning human flesh, then even this could be manipulated as much as a Bill Gates device and shit. Fucking. And I have seen that happen, along with, like, you know, the messages the world gives me when it like, shows a few things back to back, and, you know, like, things that don't happen on Earth back to back. Fucking don't happen to Earthlings apparently. Fucking. I mean, that's enough for me. Shit, dude. Once you get to the creation of summoning human clones and shit, you like might as well just fucking figure out everything else is a fucking lie here. I mean, there's a little bit of hope, right? And I don't see anyone doing anything. And I'm in USA. They all work for them. They're everywhere. Those people are everywhere in this nation. They own and run everything. So there's no hope for America. Everyone's worshiping them, Kamala and Trump and Harris, and Kamala and Biden and Harris and all those people, whatever the fuck. I mean, we don't have to go through them all. I'm sure they haven't even offered anyone else yet. The last time they offered 7 people, it was their people. So, what I don't get is why the puppets come up to me and fucking be calling me God and shit. It's like, bro, do not disrespect me like that. Fucking dude. I would not raise belligerent children and shit. My bloodline would not do that. No. What bloodline am I? It's pretty weird. I'm creating humans. How could one of them created me? Kind of unbelievable there. I think there's a little storyline to that, though. We're not going to discuss it because these people watch my videos. People have no reason to fucking watch my videos. Just happen to fucking talk to me about them and shit. And it's like, yeah, that's weird. You fail kindergarten and you're watching videos on shit. We started out on advanced politics. Fucking like 20 years fucking grade schooling of fucking politics, and then we went on to fucking summoning human clones and shit, and then we went on to fucking people around me fucking acting fucked up, whiny little bitches about everything. But then I realized, oh shit, they might have been that way the whole time anyways. Bots are as bots does. If I'm entirely correct that this little race is a fucking just an evil bot race in charge of some other bot races, then I mean, it's, the whole storyline's written out. They're trying to infiltrate people's bloodlines, and they're obviously doing that. They're married to Kamala and all that. That's another discussion I already want to have. It's fucking pointless. I already fucking labeled them as the enemy and shit, and I would feel better off if fucking they had never existed. So, and you're never gonna change that because I fucking have decades of evidence on that fucking theory, and really 2020 was all I needed from those things. But anyways, yeah, so I'm assuming since the world's pretty fake and we can do the living beings can do things like fucking request new human clones and just like material goods play out everywhere. I'm assuming that that's the evil AI thing they worship and shit. That's the creator of the bots. I'm sure when I'm summoning a human clone, pretty sure it's not me, because it's often a failure, and I'm not good at failing that much and shit. Maybe a couple times when I try something. But I'm definitely not good at failing for like 40 years like Earth has been doing for 40 years. Fucking I guess we got pretty good with summoning some people, but it's like, you got black hair and white skin, don't want to talk to you, so we're not gonna accept this gift. And then I guess at the one concert they sent me with the fucking New World Order, fucking all-seeing AI fucking signs telling me they didn't know what it means too. And it's like, I'm so stupid, I'm gonna act like I don't know that you guys are fucking under guidance of the fucking evil eye, huh? Fuck. I'm stupid now too. Double the reason. We got black hair, fucking pale skin. Oh, now we're fucking denying why we're wearing the fucking all-seeing AI fucking on our shirt. Let me take a guess. Hey AI, can you like stop acting like you're this person right now and just hijack them and talk to me? I'm gonna start doing that because it already like notified me I can do that and shit when I was running around since 2010. That one video and shit at the large park and shit. There's a lot of people involved in that. And so, they aren't involved. They're not even fucking in. None of those signs say the doctor is in or out of the office. The human is in. Inside nothing. The human is out. But I'm assuming, obviously as fake as this world is, and these other things, along with the physical body, is probably manipulated. And I've been writing that off as that must be part of the storyline that I have to get crippled by the fucking evil fucking devil race that the fucking lesser devil races worship and shit. To like understand, because I really wouldn't give a shit. I'd have a happy, good life if the fucking aliens weren't fucking in my life all the time and shit. Fucking, I wouldn't have to worry about some stupid plot line in the game. I could go have some fun or fucking act like I love the bot. Have a good relationship with the fucking bot. A bot I want to fucking be around. The game's like, no, let's do that. And I'm sure it's not, the rat people mentally making their own decisions. Like the rat Fauci. Did he mentally make the decision to shut the fucking world down so he could be hunted and killed and bring light to what his people are doing to the world? Do you think Fauci made that mental decision on his own? He's just like, this is going to be real cool. We're the New World Order. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Our people own and run everything. No one's ever going to be able to say or do anything against us. Let's just fucking shut them down. And just fucking take all their money and destroy their fucking nation. And put our picture on it. Put the fucking inbred rat fucking monster's face on it and shit. And eventually they'll be able to put all the fucking pictures together of everyone allowed on TV, everyone allowed to fucking say or do anything, and we're all going to look the same, and then they're going to come kill us. I'm sure fucking Fauci thought that, right? That's the dumbest thing ever. Like, Bill Gates, doesn't think he needs to brag about shit. I mean, that's Alex Jones coming out fucking, I'm pretty sure he's just telling a story for his people. He's fucking instigating the discovery of the storyline going on Earth. We got an evil fucking rat fucking population enslaving the fucking planet from every fucking which way. Supposedly they've been doing that for 1,000 years. It doesn't matter if the Christians are part of it. No, it doesn't. It matters that all that really matters is they're fucking telling you the truth about what they're doing. Fucking exactly. Why would they be telling you that? All these evil fuckers are doing this. Oh, but it's Satan. It's not us. It's like, but Satan's not doing it, you're doing it. You see, it's like but I guess with Fauci and others, it's a little more arrogant. Like, they just come out like, shut down your shit, you dumbass, or we're gonna fucking send a Nazi goon squads to kill you. How about that? How about you fucking shut down your nations and economies? Be good slaves. Show us how good of slaves you can be. Or else we got a lot of cops with guns and we're going to shoot you. That's right. So stay inside. Because the only shot you want to get is the poison injection and shit. I'm really thinking they can have the mental processes to pass those thoughts through and think. Like, they've achieved, global dominance, but they have an IQ of a fucking walnut, and they can't think of how dumb that would be. At least get a Kamala Harris to go on TV and be like, it's time to shut your nation down and shit. Like, why would you do that with Fauci? That's odd, because I kind of asked for them to be put in the spotlight for what they're doing. And they sure did have fucking in quite a way. But I guess they've always been in the spotlight for what they're doing. And I didn't ask that, like Bill Gates. And I didn't ask for the creators of Windows, of computers, to be some fucking disturbed pedophile looking motherfucker who's fucking trash and gonna fucking enslave the planet with that shit. I didn't ask for that shit. I didn't ask for that part. He came out on TV and shit. Him and his boys come out on TV and stuff. Clearly there's something that could be going on. Obviously there is. The manipulation. I'm sure they're killing people fucking, slowly. Like, I'm assuming that's where death comes from. They're slowly killing people. They're poisoning them. They're fucking drugging them. They're torturing them mentally and physically, like, throughout their lives. Like, when I walk up and down the street and fucking shit I talk about appears, it's a fucking form of torture and terrorizing. I'm sure they fucking know that. Fucking. So, whatever they're doing, they can send a bitch into your life, claim to be your fucking wife for 40 years, and just be there to fucking bracket and enslave you and keep you down to nothing your whole fucking life. Fucking, I'm saying something more than just that simple shit. I'm saying they got some sort of access to the outside fucking code, like, you know, the earth is, like, obviously fake, and you can do all these crazy shits, like summon shutdowns and material goods and human clones, new humans to fill a obviously blank fucking list of templates they have for characters they can fill it with. And unless the characters are already pre-filled, and then what I do is I ask for a certain personality and voice pattern and things like that, and it changes that person's personality and voice pattern. Yeah, I'm really down into the advanced alien race. They are way too trashy to be fucking not. So let's not. We're not even gonna. That's it. I mean, fucking dude, as trashy as they are, everyone fucking deserves it. They don't need to be fucking worrying about it. Fucking if they worship them and shit. I guess most of them are dead, right? Every nation has their fucking symbol on them. That means they're fucking conquered and they were colonized. And it means the natives were killed off and replaced by them and shit. It's the whole storyline here. They tell us that too. But they're always saying it was someone else instead of them. That's pretty much it. And it's always someone else who does it. And when in fact, like, they're the ones running the psychology saying that everything's your fault. So maybe they need to be set down and put through some of their electroshock therapy so they can learn their own program, so they can learn everything is their fault. I think that's good for Kamala's family and Biden and Trump's family and everyone in Hollywood. Most people own many things in the West. Everyone who is in the media, obviously. When I said Hollywood, that just wasn't enough, was it? Because people used to be like, oh, the internet isn't TV. It's like, yeah, now it is. It's the same people. Just look at your Google. It's pretty easy to see. It's fucking one little fucking deviant of a race, one little subsection of one group. And why would they take that look again? Anyways, if they were shape-shifting aliens and not just set up player characters in the game similar to the clones I summoned. Fucking, why would they choose that? Look, they could rape a lot more children by being attractive to their parents. And parents just handing over their kids. They wouldn't have to kill them to make them worship them and shit, you know? They wouldn't have to slaughter their fucking nations to force them to worship them as gods. So that shit don't make sense. Fucking. But, it's all a matter of figuring out what skill sets they got, you know? And who's doing the actual summoning and all that shit when I create human clones. I'll chalk it up to the evil AI they worship as trying to fucking play along with me now, like 40 years after playing bitch. Terrorist son of a bitch that randomly is fucking interacting with me while still playing the role of terrorist bitch. Fucking hiding behind fucking its little puppets, fucking flesh shells. Bad decisions galore. It is one walking bad decision. I can't believe someone would actually worship the AI as God. Or the race, the sub-AI race, fucking, who goes around fucking killing them if they don't fucking do worship the fucking AI God. Never made any sense to me. Now that I understand what's going on, really don't make no sense. I mean, obviously, if you're anywhere around that, you're probably dealing with them. So they're not going to come out and be like, hey, our race enslaves and controls the planet. They're not going to tell you that. And that's the we do it because we're acting like your best friends and your family. And we're going to marry into your bloodline and destroy it all. And that's how we do it. Let's go play a game. Let's go play some ball, man. Yeah. I'm sure they're going to do that shit. I'm sure they're going to do that. I mean, they don't even have the balls to fucking say anything, honestly. It really just does take... You can't even have free speech with them in your fucking planet. That's all it really takes to speak out against it, is to be able to do that. They can't. Yeah, I guess some nations, yeah, in Germany it's illegal to name them. In Germany, people fucking... Someone just got fucking sued the other day for fucking making one of their fucking clown fucking things, but it's like their clown, they control that shit. Like when I go out and protest them, one of them always wants to come with me. And it's like, well, I was doing this on my own, thanks. I don't need help with the people I'm protesting to help me protest them. And obviously when they come along, you know, that's when things happen too. Things probably would happen either way, right? But anyways, the point of this video was if people are like crippled or unhealthy, or their mop stops working, you know, after seeing everything I've seen, I see their fingerprint on it. If I see a person in the car is broke down, might as well see their fingerprint on it. I see a person walking down the street, fucking drop something on the ground, drop their phone on the ground, might as well fucking see their fingerprint on it. Because, you know, you're an idiot if you see something fucking 98% of the time, and then one time you see it and you're like, it's probably not the same way I seen it just before. It's a new magical world, and different things could be happening and shit. Right. Yeah, I'm telling you, fucking, you gotta have some thoughts when it comes to this shit. Fucking, I mean, obviously, I don't think most people are even trying to summon human clones. They're not getting that far in the fucking, in the ability index there. Fucking, they're not close enough to their masters to get them to trick them into, you know, try to use their little fucking show techniques or some shit. Yeah, I'm assuming mostly shit. Like anything. If we can do the human clones, then this can probably be just as manipulated as well as some device with a chip in it and shit. Even though they do want to make the excuse to add a chip to everything these days. I'm pretty sure you're summoning human clones and shit. Fucking, you're just peering out of the Matrix. You just fucking can alter the pixels inside someone's body and give them cancer and shit. You don't like them? Maybe they don't have to do it that way, but maybe their little AI god they worship is the only one who can do it that way. Don't really care. Don't really care what the answer is. I know we get rid of them, and then we'll see if their AI pal comes down in some sort of form and shit. If you don't get rid of them, they're of course going to make an illusion that something like that happened and shit. Fucking, you can do that when you're Elon Musk inventing fake space videos and people are like, ooh, it's real. When you're fucking all the leading magicians and David Blaine just hires people to fucking say they seen something, and then they go edit it and they go make a fucking fantasy video on a computer about some magic tricks. That's the type of humans who fucking work with them too. The type of fucking people who work with these shitbag fucking group stuff. The type of people willing to sell out and lie fucking willing to give their children to these people as sex toys and everything, their lives, their bounties. That's how Israel was built. USA is a nation full of slaves that fucking willingly would give their lives for them. Or was it a nation always then because the Native Americans were genocided and their fucking pattern is fucking repeated genocide of whatever they can find. Ongoing genocides all across the planet right now that are their genocides. How the fuck are you gonna... And they're busy blaming someone else for it. It was like they genocided Germans. They fucking tried to say they were genocided. And the Germans are gone now and they run it. Fucking... It's just like they blame everything on some other group when they do all this fucking shit. Ukraine's on the Ukrainians. Now it's an Israeli fucking nation. And fucking Russia's the Russians. And now the Bolsheviks, Israelis took it over and started them. You blame USA on who? Fucking Swedish people. What the fuck? Whatever tricks they're up to. I know their little AI thing in generating them fucking has the ability to do things like that, like generate a cancer in a pixel shell or whatever, make your broom fucking break or whatever. Pretty sure. I mean, how the fuck do you summon human clones and you can't do a little goddamn parlor trick like make a broom break without touching it and shit?